Armenia marks May the 9th, the 77th anniversary of victory in the Great Patriotic War, as well as the anniversaries of the liberation of Karabakh Shushi and the establishment of the Artsakh Army. Armenia and Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh, will pay tribute to the Armenians who created the victories and became immortal, to the veterans of the Patriotic War, as well as to the Armenian heroes who fought selflessly in the 44-day Artsakh War in the fall of 2020 and who gave their lives for the defense of Artsakh and its Shushi city. But Shushi is again occupied by Azerbaijan. The liberation of Shushi was a crucial phase in the Nagorno-Karabakh War in 1992. But on September 27, 2020, Azerbaijan launched aggressive military operations against Artsakh and with the support of Turkey and mercenary terrorists. And after its occupation of Shushi in November, it began to destroy the city and its Armenian trace. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, today accompanied by President Vahagn Khachaturian, Armenian National Assembly NA Speaker Alen Simonyan, members of the government and MPs from the ruling majority faction in the NA, visited Yerevan military pantheon Monday morning and paid tribute to the casualties of the war. As in previous times, however, reporters were not allowed to cover the Prime Minister's visit to Yerevan, let alone approaching him. On May the 7th at around 1:50 p.m., Azerbaijani armed forces began intensely firing at the positions of Armenian armed forces using different calibers of weaponry on Armenia's eastern border with Azerbaijan near the Sotk gold mine, informs the Ministry of Defense of Armenia. The shootings began in the evening of May the 6th but intensified midday May the 7th, informs Uzana Grigoryan, spokesperson for GeoPro Mining Gold. As a result, the Azerbaijani shooting on May the 7th, one of the employees of the Sotk gold mine was wounded in his left arm in the direction of the heart. Fortunately, he did not suffer internal organ injuries and he has been hospitalized. He is now in stable condition as the injuries are not life-threatening, per Grigoryan. The fire of the Azerbaijani units was silenced due to the retaliatory actions of the Armenian side. The Azerbaijani authorities do not stop trying to appropriate the Armenian Dhadivan monastery in Karvajar. Earlier, members of the Albanian Uri religious community visited the Dhadivan monastery in Karvajar. The Azerbaijani authorities are attempting to present the ancient Armenian Dhadivan monastery as Albanian, thus operating under a scheme what cannot be destroyed must be appropriated. Chavo, Darjana, and Dolmayan, two members of the world-famous American Armenian rock band System of a Down, have welcomed the actions of protests by the opposition resistance movement in Armenia. They posted information about this movement in the stories section of their Instagram accounts. Since May the 1st, the resistance movement has been carried out various acts of civil disobedience in the capital Yerevan and in the provinces of Armenia, demanding the resignation of Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan. Azerbaijanis have desecrated the Armenian church in the occupied village of Dogh in Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh, by tearing the cross on its dome. Political scientist Gagi Kambaryan wrote about this on Facebook and posted a respective video. Russian President Vladimir Putin said that the NATO countries did not want to hear from Russia. They had completely different plans. They were preparing an attack on Crimea. The NATO countries did not want to hear us, which means that, in fact, they had completely different plans, and we saw it. Openly, preparations were underway for another punitive operation in the Donbass, an invasion of our historical lands, including Crimea, Putin said at Red Square, speaking at the Victory Parade. Syrian President Bashar alAsad met with the leader of the Islamic Revolution, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, and Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi during his visit to Tehran, Tasnim reported. According to a report published by NEWS, the Syrian president met separately with Ruhollah Khomeini and Raisi in Tehran on Sunday morning. This is the Syrian president's second visit to Iran since the Syrian civil war began in 2011. After the meetings on Sunday, Assad reportedly left Tehran for Damascus.